Hello, Jeff Foster, WebBiz Ideas. This video is on how to do keyword research. Now the main goal is to determine what keyword phrases people search for when looking for your product and service, and then to create a spreadsheet that compares the keywords so you can analyze that data. You'll need three tools. One's going to be your keyword research template, which you can download from our website. Number two is going to be Google's keyword tool. There's a link on our website. And then number three is Marketing Samurai, and you can use this for more advanced keyword research. Again, there's a link on our website that will take you to this. But to start, this is the blank template, and here is an example of it filled out for a client. Now I have highlighted different columns to show you the tools that I use to get this data. So the ones in green I use all Google AdWords, the ones in blue I use Marketing Samurai, and then the ones in red I use some tools that I'll show you near the end. But in short, there's only three steps to doing keyword research. Number one is determining what keywords go into this document. Number two is filling out all this data. And then number three is running some reports to find out where you rank for those keywords. So let's get into step one on determining what keywords your company should choose or even target first. And to do that, we use Google AdWords. And in short, as a business owner, you already know your company, and really this entire step is just plugging in keywords, services, solutions that describe your company. So hey, I'm a building maintenance company, type that in and do a search. And what it's going to show you is how many times people search for that keyword, but also keyword ideas. So they say people searching for a building maintenance company, they're also searching for building maintenance services, facility maintenance companies, and just building maintenance in general. So those are all keywords that we could add to our template. So step number one is just, hey, plug in keywords that describe your business and scroll through all these keyword ideas and determine what ones relate to your business, and you plug it into the document. Very simple. Columns B, C, and D, again, all come from Google AdWords. What these columns are, it says how many times people search for my keywords every single month. So on the right hand side, you'll see this number for this example, building maintenance company, 6,600. So 6,600 people on average, that's an estimate, search for that keyword or some variation of it every single month. And now in our document there's three columns. There's broad, phrase, and exact. And to get those data, those numbers, there's a column over here that says match types. So you select broad, exact, and phrase, and now you can determine those numbers. And again, it's just a simple copy and paste. You can export this data to make your life easier and faster, and then you just plug it into this document. So what are those? What's the difference between broad, phrase, and exact? Well, I have a second video that explains all of that. This video is just to say, hey, how do I get these numbers into this document? The second video says, well, what do these numbers mean? And now that I know what they mean, how can I use that to determine what keywords to do? So moving on with that in mind, the next one is exact to broad. All this is a ratio of exact to broad. So divide column D into column B, and you'll get all this. And so that's it for Google AdWords. I have two tabs, a basic and advanced. So if you don't want to pay for Marketing Samurai, you can just use the basic, and that's all that data. But now if you want to go do more advanced keyword research and you want to be more confident in your decisions, I suggest using Marketing Samurai. Now I don't have time to show you how this all works. Marketing Samurai has great video tutorials, so you can watch it. But in short, all you do, you copy your keywords, you plug it into Marketing Samurai, you click keyword generation or analyze keywords, sorry, and it's going to analyze the keywords and it's going to give you all this data. You'll be able to export the data, and it's going to look like something like this when you export it. And so what I want you to do, number one, is look up here, copy my settings, and then when you export it, just delete these columns that have question marks, and then delete the ones that have ends. And now you're going to come up with the same data I have, right? Over here in blue, SEO comp, title to comp, it's the same data. SEO comp, title to comp. So it's the same data here. And you'll notice also they have exact, phrase, and broad. So they also export this data from Google and they put it in here. So if you want to save time, you can use Marketing Samurai really to find all this data. And I'm not saying all these settings aren't important. You can read Marketing Samurai, and as you get more familiar with it, you can add more settings. But for me and our clients, this is the only data that I need. So I recommend you starting there. And so that's that. And then finally, how to get columns A and J. Well, and one, all they are is, right, you're trying to determine where you rank for this keyword, right? Where does my website rank for building maintenance company? So you could go to Google and just go through all the pages until you find your company, but that could be time consuming. So there's some tools that does this research for you, and that's here. So you can find all these links from our website. So I suggest going there and clicking on them. Rank Checker is free, so you can use that if you want a free tool. Local Rank Checker, it's great for local businesses, so I suggest checking that out. But in short, right, here's Rank Checker. You just plug in your keywords, your URL, and it says, hey, this is where you rank. So it's very, very simple. And really, I know that I went through this fast. I'm trying to get this all done within 10 minutes, but that's how you do the keyword research. That's how you get this data, is following those steps. But a lot of times people ask me, well, I struggle finding these keywords, right? I can come up with a few, but I'm struggling to determine my keywords. Well, I have a few tips for you that are also listed on our website and in the PowerPoint that I want to briefly go over. So tip number one is, if you're struggling with keywords, research your competition. I have a whole tutorial on how to do this for local businesses. So go to our website, click this link, and you'll be able to find that. But in short, what you're doing is you're going to Google Maps, you're typing in services that you do, and then you're going to go to your competitors and you're going to find out what keywords they do use. So this company, their category is a property management company. Well, that's going to be a great keyword since they're your competitor, and you're going to type it into Google AdWords, and now you can start doing research based on those keywords. So if you're a local business, research your competition that way. If you're a local business and you also do national business, what I suggest doing is looking at your largest competitor, going to their website, doing something, go view page source, and do a quick search for the word keyword, and find out if they have in their meta tags keywords. So that can be a great way to find keywords. Or search for the word title, and now you can find their page title, and you can find keywords that way. Also, if you're a national business, look in their links, in their navigational structure, and you say, hey, they focus on commercial, so maybe commercial building maintenance, or they're looking at banking, so banking building maintenance. That's another way. Also, read their text, look at their headers, facility services, look at their links. People link what they want to rank for, so janitorial, landscape, and grounds. And so that's another great way where you can start finding keywords to plug into Google AdWords to find even more ideas, so you can put them into your local business template. So that's a great tip if you're struggling to find ideas. Another great tip is, if you're a local business and you're in a small city, what's going to happen, for example, let's say you're an attorney in Green Bay, you might only come up with a few keyword ideas because you're a small city. It doesn't mean people don't search for other keywords. It just means that there's not enough data for Google to really produce an average. So if you're a small city, take a look at other cities, right? Here's Green Bay with 5 keywords for attorney Green Bay, and here is New York City with 51. So this is a great way to find other ideas, and it's just as simple of replacing New York City with Green Bay. Again, Google's going to say, I don't see any data, I see 0 people searching, but that's not the case. It just means that there's not enough data for them to give them an average. It's probably very low, but you still want to find those keywords. So looking at large cities, if you're in a small one, is a great idea. And then also, finally, use this tool right here next to below. Only show ideas closely related to search terms if there's too much data. And other than that, check our website. I have a few more tips. Otherwise, ask us any questions. We'll be happy to answer them.